Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, it's been almost 2 weeks since the tragic story about the daycare center in Bronx, New York, where 1-year-old Nicholas Dominici lost his life from being exposed to fentanyl. There were three other children that survived, thank God. But it's a tragic story nonetheless. 2 of the 3 people that ran the daycare center were caught, the cousin and the wife. The husband was on the run. It was a manhunt for him. In the past couple of days, he's been caught. He's pictured up here. His name is Feix Herrera. He's 36 years old. He was caught in Mexico. I'm going to play this video that shows some of the details of how he was caught. And I want you to pay close attention to the end statement that they say in this news article. It's going to blow your mind. We're going to come back and I'm going to talk about 3 or 4 things. Yeah, 3 or 4 things that I think is worthy of discussion. As sad as the story is. Check it out.
New details on the manhunt for the last suspect in the Bronx daycare death case. Prosecutors say the NYPD and DEA agents were closely tracking Feix Herrera Garcia from the moments they learned he was on the run. They say law enforcement knew the 38-year-old husband of the daycare center was in Texas on Sunday and learned he'd gone into Mexico the next day. Garcia was captured on a bus on Tuesday, and he is now awaiting extradition back to the U.S. Meanwhile, prosecutors say Garcia's wife, Gray Mendez, removed their 2-year-old son from the daycare center last year when he himself found himself exposed to fentanyl.
Hey guys, that's how they caught his dumb behind, Feix Herrera. Now, I want to talk about 4 things real quick before I get out of here. First thing is, it seems like nowadays, it's like greed trumps life, all types of morals, and just doing the right thing, even while doing the wrong thing. And what I mean by that, it sounds funny, but I remember watching Scarface when I was younger, right? The movie Scarface. And the part where he killed the guy because he was going to bomb the car before it got to the UN, United Nations, the guy to make the speech. And the guy had kids in the car and his wife. And he said, you know, no kids, no women. And he took the guy's life, which ultimately cost him his life. But it's like it was a code back then. There was like something that no matter if you wanted to make the money or not, there was something that if this fell into play, all bets was off to where you wouldn't complete doing something. And I mean, everybody's gangster, but gangsters got codes. But nowadays, it seems like there's no codes to any type of this goofy stuff that's going on. I mean, it's like greed just trumps life, period. We're going to get what we're going to get, and we're going to go through anybody and anything to get it. And I mean, that's the part that's scary nowadays because it's like no code of conduct at all. That's the first thing I wanted to say. Second thing is this, and this is what I thought about when he went on the run. Now, we all seen the video where he's running with all these bags into the bushes. He looking stupid while his wife and cousin take the charge. To me, I looked at that weird. Now, I mean, I don't know if it was the timing, but I mean, you left your wife, bro, to take that hit. Then you went on the run. Now, I'm sure she probably was like, oh, you go, like a dummy. Oh, you go. I'll hold it down. But I mean, I wonder how you felt just doing all of that stuff. And you left your wife to take that hit. I'm not feeling that. A baby died, bro. Y'all knew the baby died before. And this is the thing. You knew the baby died before they probably ran up in there with the fentanyl thing. You could have been getting that stuff out then. Or if somebody down there that's close to the case knows more than me and the viewers, I mean, maybe they didn't have time. I just don't see it. I mean, they had a trap door that, now I didn't show in this video, but in another video they showed when they caught him, they had a trap door full of drugs and all kind of paraphernalia right where the children was at. And most likely that's probably where little Nicholas got exposure at. These people was very sloppy, careless, and I mean, money make you do some crazy stuff, man. But when people make a lot of money dealing with drugs and stuff like that, it changes a lot of times who you are. You know, greedy, more greedy for the worse, to where, like, you know, you're more paranoid. You think everybody wants something from you. You're counting every little bit. You know, I've seen it multiple times with people in transitions in the street when being in the game. My thing is, they was bound to talk. And then, like, she's your wife. She's not your girlfriend. You could leave off and go to somebody else. The other thing a lot of people don't know is this woman, the wife, deleted thousands of emails in the past year that were all to the cousin. I guess during the operation, they was texting back and forth when they knew that people was getting suspicious and it's a possibility they're in the investigation. Now, she's been doing this over the course of a year, but the reason why I brought that up, remember in another video I did when this story first hit, the guy, the defense lawyer for her, tried to act like she was innocent and didn't know anything. It's game. Anyway, make a long story short, he was in Mexico, got caught. They caught him at a dance club or something. They showed in another video, he was standing out there on a cell phone. He got a hat on and a hoodie. Can't look no more suspicious than that as a grown man. They went right over there, looked up under his hat. Yeah, that's you. Come on. Grabbed him. And he's caught. So you got all three of them locked up. A lot of public outrage. High profile case. And they found the drugs. You know what's going to happen. They're going to get smoked. At the end of that story, I told you guys to pay attention. It said a year ago, their 2-year-old son got exposed to fentanyl and suffered the same fate as the other 6 children. They removed him from the daycare. You had all of these children there. Didn't care about nobody else's kid except their own. And that's the part that's like beyond words with me. Like, you knew the dangers. You saw what could happen. Not the expiration of the life of your child, but you saw the effects of this evil that you put out here and what it does to the innocent. You removed the innocent, but kept the evil for other innocents to fall victim to. Could have moved the operation. Y'all was making hella money because they said they was doing this for over a year. And that's my thing. Like, you were making all this money. If you was making the money that you think you was making, or like, you know, people are estimating that you made, you could have stopped and been rich for life. Could have transferred the money back over there the way you guys are from. You know, the currency value is way higher for the US dollar in the country they come from. They could have just left and went back over there. They was already illegal immigrants. You would have been living like kings, but nobody sees it like that. Guys, leave me a comment, man. Tell me what you think. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.